Hi, and welcome to today's June 11th stimulus package update. If you're a subscribed member of my community, welcome back and good evening. If you're not, subscribe right now so I can keep you updated on the stimulus and stimulus checks and also share other smart money tips. Okay, I don't usually do 2 videos on stimulus in a single day. If you are trying to reach the IRS or have questions, the video I did from earlier today is the most comprehensive way to get in touch with the IRS. I spent almost 4 hours on researching, going through it myself, and putting that together. So I hope that helps somebody. I was able to get through to a human, so go through that. I want to apologize that this video is launching so late. I know many of you search for my name each day, and I appreciate you trusting me to bring you good information. I worked 10 hours today, back-to-back coaching sessions, and I am wiped out. However, there is news to update. I promised I would do an update in my earlier video, and I love my community. So here I am, late at night, getting this done. Okay, now the stock market had a large drop today and also the day before. Consumer confidence dropped in the last 2 days as worries of the coronavirus coming back stronger in certain areas of the country has been hit hard by the media. Jerome Powell of the Federal Reserve has again called on Congress to think big and pointed out that stimulus money and stimulus programs seem to be helping in the recovery efforts. He then pointed out how the Federal Reserve cannot solve this crisis alone. The Fed has shown that it is willing to go all in to help the country. He then asked Congress to step up and do their part. Steve Mnuchin said a few days ago in a Senate hearing that he wanted to see a review of direct money to the people to stimulate the economy. He also said unemployment needs to be fixed as it has become apparent that the system is failing to help a large number of people. He also wants a review of the $600 a week unemployment bonus. He seems to not favor cutting this $600 off cold turkey, but rather having it fade out as Americans are actually able to find and get back to work. He also wants to make sure that businesses that could be strong and rehire are given the money and resources to rehire and get moving again. He does not want the government to spend money on companies that would have failed anyway, but rather help and support those that would do well. Johnny in the community says, why am I hearing about people getting a second stimulus check and yet your channel keeps saying that it has not passed yet? The truth is, Johnny, that the second stimulus has not passed. What you're probably hearing are private groups and local state governments that are doing their own stimulus program. There are groups and communities where private organizations have stepped in to help residents they feel slipped through the crack or need additional support. The Congressional Budget Office has stated that local governments need to be a big part of the next stimulus package. Money to the government has a good return. This is what he means. If small government offices and public works offices have to go on a layoff spree, it could be very damaging to the economy and the job market. I think that there's wisdom in what they're saying, as we don't want sewer, water, garbage, and other public works to go away. I believe that would lead to chaos and rioting and different things. So we need those services to function. Okay, many articles today discussed how around 20% of colleges and universities will not be able to reopen because of financial issues. With states pulling back funding and students unable to afford higher education, there could be a major shockwave felt in the higher education realm. Hey, if you found this video helpful, will you give it a like so that YouTube will share it with others? And please share this on Facebook and Twitter. Okay, on a positive note, new data is showing that people are washing their hands at about double the rate that they were before the lockdown. This means that women are now washing their hands 24 times a day and men twice a day. That's a joke. Okay, oh man, today was heavy news. I felt like I only read negative news about the economy. So when I finish work tonight, I will be trying to wash my brain out and get all that negative out of my life. As you get, if you're starting to look for a job right now, I want to caution you on a new scam that I've heard about and read about. What happens is they say that they're going to hire you and that they'd like you to go buy equipment. They then ask you to go to Walmart or Target and purchase gift cards. They then want you to send a picture of the receipt and the gift cards back to them. What they are doing is they are then going and spending the money on those gift cards online before you can, and then you're out the money. So please, as you get back to work, think through things. Don't be tricked. Unfortunately, scammers have no heart. Scammers don't have a conscience. All they see is opportunity to take advantage of good people when they're hurting. And I know many of you are hurting, so please be aware of that. Please be careful not to consume too much negative news. If things get too heavy, please go for a walk or put on your favorite song. I've been listening to 90s alternative music in between appointments. I'm aware that many of you are struggling. I slept terribly last night thinking about how many people in our country are struggling. I was going over in my mind over and over again the different bills that we need to pay. I can honestly say that I wish I had a magic wand and could solve my community's problems. But one final thing, a new piece of data about our community reveals that members are both amazing and super cool. So thank you for being a part of my community. I hope you have a great night, and I'll see you on the next video.